Hello everyone and welcome. Can't you tell he's not been done it for a while, arsehole? Anyway, I'm Sissy Staining. Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode from your good guys at Halloween Horror Events podcast. We have an action-packed show today. We have a spec map. Woo! Season started. For my good friends over at HHN Nightmares. Link will be in the description if Phil decides to put it in. Speaking of Phil, you've already heard his voice. He is with me again. How you doing, buddy?
Howdy ho!
Well, that's just randomly weird. And he has been finally let out of the dungeon, and he is alive. We haven't killed him. Joe is finally arrived. He's graced us with his presence.
Yep, I'm back off hiatus. I'm alive. And I'm well.
Good. Oh,
good to see
you.
you,
We're all
boys.
drinking today.
No.
Well, I'm spilling Peretti everywhere at the moment. But...
No. Well, officially, I'm
Joe's
starting. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm starting with the Becks, and I thought today it just felt right. Halloween Horror Nights, Blinky Cup time.
So, I'm
by the way,
my last can
if anybody wants to know, I cleaned this by hand, not a dishwasher, because I'm not trying to spoil the event for everyone this year.
Yeah. Good tip, that Phil. Do not put your Blinky cups in the dishwasher.
Look, it's not a. It's not even a
Why
blink.
my lips so
bastards.
bloody red?
It's not, there we go, little blink. So, party time. Just one colour. There you go. But cheers, guys.
Down a little bit.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, mate. For some reason, I've got really bright red lips again. So, anyway. Screw it. Let's get into it. So, over at our friends at HHN Nightmares, he has released the version 1 of the spec map. So, let's bring that one up.
It's always good we can get it up, isn't it?
Yep.
We're getting old.
Zoom is requested. I know Zoom is requested.
Getting up. It's not getting harder, I should say.
Anyway, guys, can you see that now?
Yeah, mate.
Yes, I can also see some Facebook chat as well. There you go, people behind the scenes.
I want you to do just the preview. Right, that one. Is that better?
Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Anyway, guys, here is the first map. First off, I do understand why it's the symbols, but I kind of don't like it. I think we said this on the last one. It makes people do whatever they need. I'm just moving stuff around on my
Well, you
screen.
can do, as you said, we can do 6,000 guesses, mate, so we can be right, and then we say, well, we knew it because,
Yeah.
And then the spec map can say the same. Well, I was right. I've got nothing against Horror Night Nightmares. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I think he does, but I think this is a little cop-out. But I know why he does it, before I let you butt in, Simon.
Makes it
because
easy.
he wants to be different. Everyone's doing spec maps now. There's loads out there. So it's easy.
And it does make it a little bit. It does make it a little bit more difficult because he's not actually giving any names.
Oh, it does makes it fun. Yeah.
So we'll do what we usually do on this show. We'll go from left to right in a clockwise formation. So in soundstage 23A, which is where the Minions entrances, I think, we have what just looks like a pair of sails to me.
Okay.
On a boat. So I don't know whether that's
Vikings
represent. I
Undead.
think it's probably original.
It's not a Viking ship, though, is it? It doesn't.
No, it's just the sails.
Yeah.
It's pirates. Pirates undead. British undead. Tariffs undead.
Yeah, could be. But for me, I'm possibly thinking that's an original because usually we get an original at that first house as you hit it on the left. So
It's definitely original.
So then over next one up on soundstage 22, where the Plaza Gardens is, where
Epic
Rocket
Phil
won't be.
Yeah, it's Epic Field Travels, and don't forget when you watch these videos, put the thumbs up, just like that.
So we've got the thumbs up. If anyone has any
that's
brains,
easy.
and
Let
it's
Joe
been
guess.
I
Let
do.
Joe guess.
Go on.
on, Joe.
Fallout.
Yeah, it's an obvious one. It's quite easy. If you look at all the games, the character's got his thumb up. So
Pip-Boy.
yeah, I think we're all in agreement that's Fallout. So
I'm up. You know what that means, Joe, if you go like that.
yeah. So moving on to the Jimmy Fallon queue. We're on 22, Soundstage 23B. It's a movie reel with blood trickling down.
I would say Scream.
Oh, I think it's Scream.
Mm.
And if you look at it, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scream 5. The real bits, you make it 5 bits long, it could be Scream 5. I'm clutching at straws there, people, but just looking at the real.
It could be absolutely. It could just be a slasher movie. We just don't know.
It could be so many things. You've got Friday the 13th, things like that. It's not Nightmare on Elm Street, unfortunately, because the arseholes won't give us that anymore.
Well, like I said, I think there is a lot.
Scream's my favourite, though.
Scream. Some people say it's another slasher. So some people are saying it's another. Some people say it is a different IP, but we think that's a different one. I think we already know that. We'll get around to that more when we get round to it. So yeah, I think that's it's a bit of a.
What are you thinking about this? Well, we haven't really talked about what we think as well. What do you think? Are you happy for Fallout for start?
Fallout, yeah.
I need to play the game again.
Well,
I think it might be based on the series. So
I've only seen 2 of the episodes of the series. I need to rewatch it from the start.
I enjoyed it. It gets better and better through the series. And obviously the next one, we're guessing Scream. I think everyone wants a Scream. I know everyone's upset about Scream 1 and 2, but what I understand, the rights are owned by Disney somehow. I don't know how it is these days. So that's never coming. But everyone's getting upset about Scream 4, and as I've said to you, Simon, many times, Scream 4 was a homage to Scream 1. So all the same stuff was there. So you're going to see it all, just not with the, leave her alone, man, all that stuff, but it's there.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we are getting Scream 7. When are we getting that now?
That's with the original cast again. That comes out next year. It's just finished filming.
Yeah, so is that going to be like they have done with Exorcist Believer? We're getting a Scream 7 house. You don't know.
Spoilers.
Yeah, because they did it with it kind of works with Exorcist Believer. I don't think it personally did, but some people did say it worked. So anyway, I'm just trying to talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, we want to move on to the next one then, don't we?
Yeah.
I tell you the truth, I ain't got a clue what that is.
No.
Lord of the Rings. It looks like an angel wings, I don't know, devil wings, angels and devils. I'm not 100% sure what that is. I'm sure other podcasts will probably have a better guess than us, but I have not got a clue. So obviously that's down stage 24B, if anybody's wondering.
Yeah, 24B. I think that's going to probably be an original. I can't see that being anything to do with any IP at the moment.
Do we remember what was in that one last year?
I'm trying to think. I can't remember now.
What we got to remember, some of these where they're sitting now may not be where they are.
All these are different. But no, not too sure. But sharing over towards that way where you queue up the next one. Soundstage 25.
Snapchat.
Magnifying glass. with a Snapchat ghost.
It's Pac-Man.
Pac-Man confirmed.
Look, I know what I think it is.
Go on, you go ahead. I did have something on Twitter, but for some reason Twitter is not loading.
And do you know what? What number one were we again? The Fast and Furious one. Is it Fast and Furious one? No, that's the next one, isn't it?
25, yeah.
25. We got. If it's going to be original, it's going to be Legendary Truth, I reckon. It's going to be the return of a classic. Especially with Mike in charge again.
I was thinking that.
I can't remember.
Working? You fucking stupid piece of shit. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Simon's having a great day, just like the rest of us. I'm not really. Case Files 2?
It could be. It's been a year or so now on it, so it could potentially come back up.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue, but yes, I think that's going to be an original, or as Christopher Ripley put today, Beetlejuice 2. We'll give some love to Christopher Ripley for that idea.
That'd be awesome if it's true.
Look, if we get all the IPs, what I think are coming, this year is going to be one of the best years in history. It just so happens the boss is back the first year. Coincidence?
Yeah.
What's the boss's full name again, Simon? Because I can't say it.
Mike
Yellow.
I will say Mike Yellow.
Mike Yellow. Right,
I'm not sure what Simon's doing, everybody. So our lead host is all over.
I'm trying to get into Twitter, but for some reason the Mac is being an absolute pain in the ass.
Let's talk between ourselves. Aren't you glad it looks like the WWE one's disappeared off of here?
Yeah, I've heard it's fallen through, apparently.
I don't see the point. I don't think the faction. Look, I loved Bray Wyatt as a person. I liked the Fiend as an idea, but it never worked in the ring for me. And it's the same with the Wyatt Six. I thought it was a great montage they could do outside the ring. As soon as it went in the ring, it fell flat. I think it would make an amazing house. Yeah, because that's the type of thing it is. But yeah, I'm not going to be. I'm missing that.
This is what I was looking for, and I found it now. It's talking about this actual. Yeah, it's this hourglass, the spyglass. It isn't magnifying glass with a ghost behind it. It's very similar to the symbol for the company called Spyglass Entertainment. And they've done Scream, Hellraiser, Thanksgiving, and The Sixth Sense.
Ooh, what about Conjuring?
I don't know, that's what I mean.
So we just name all these guys, like all the other podcasts. We're going to be right.
I'll bring the Conjuring up to the next. I'll bring Conjuring up to the next further down. That's on a different one I've seen somewhere, and I can't remember. I screenshotted it, but I can't find it. But Spyglass Entertainment is part of Scream as well. So I know we're looking at that reel, but what if this is just to try to throw everyone off, and this is going to be Scream?
What if that reel is finally they're going for it? What's it called? The one we did last year in the tent. Slaughter Cinema 3D. Bigger soundstage, make bigger sets. So, soundstage 23B. What if they moved Slaughter Cinema all the way over there, made it Slaughter Cinema 3D, bigger stage, bigger sets? Yeah. It would be phenomenal. Yeah, that would be an original.
I don't think they're going to do Slaughter Cinema again this year.
No, I think it's a bit too early. They might do it in a few years' time because
we've got to remember if we're going the way we think it is, and they're getting a lot of big ones in, I can see them using some of the cult classics as well, what people are loving for cheapness, for originals.
Well, anyway, that was what I was looking for, so I do apologise if you're wondering what I was doing. I'm having technical issues because I'm running everything tonight. Anyway, on to the next one.
On to Five Nights at Freddy's, eh?
Well, let's just say where it is first. It's a Fast and Furious queue, and it is a security camera.
What I understand is the sound stages or the queue is smaller than last year's.
Yeah,
so last year's event. So
I just hope the house is better than the film. Holy shit!
Well,
you just upset the Americans and the kids.
I don't care. Come at me,
Joe.
It was fucking awful.
It's good.
I put it out there a bit.
Go on, Si.
Well, I put it out there the other week on the Twitters, and someone came back to me and said, "Fine, it's afraid it's still relevant." Over in the UK, it's not. Yeah. It's not. The US may love it. The US might be right on everyone's mind, but over here in the UK, it never really took off. Even it was
only really relevant among kids over here. Like,
well, once again, another game is like 10 years old now.
We are the wrong generation. Full stop. Us lot.
We are. Yeah, my niece used to play it. She was like 10 at the time, and all her friends played it. But I don't know anyone above the age of 15 that played it. You know, it's.
I think I figured out what it is. Yeah. It's Fast and Furious Speed Camera Edition. How quick can you get off this ride?
Anyway, the next symbol we've got, I know it shows where the house is, but we'll just talk about it. It looks like we've got Nightmare Fuel back again. Still won't watch that. Anyway,
mate, I can't even be bothered to watch on YouTube. It's just not my thing.
Well, it's kind of already been confirmed because a lot of the cast have already said that they're getting the visas in for September. So
they're all English, aren't
they? Yeah, most of them are.
Yeah. Really, we should show them some love.
No,
we should do, but it's just not my cup of tea. I'm not into dance troops and.
Why can't they just go on Britain's Got Talent and been told they're not good enough?
Yeah. Anyway.
You've upset the Americans now.
Well, it's crap. It's not as crap as the one at Hello Scream, but it's crap.
Oh, fuck yeah. Monster Stomp.
That's a shite.
So we are moving into one of the new tents. Tent number 3.
This icon makes me think of Joe.
It's an open book and some snowflakes. This to me,
by
the way, we don't think Joe's a snowflake. We're meaning something else.
I don't know what you mean.
Simon.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep this on point, but I think this is be the
You're
pain
lucky
in the
Craig's
ass
not
to
here
go
with us
with
because
that.
it'd be really out of control by now.
So this to me is going to be definitely 100% going to be an original, and it's Winter's Tale. I think coming back, a spin-off from. Well, it's been in Hollow Knight's lore for a long time, and if it is Winter's Tale, the AC will be cranked up to 10,000.
Yeah, but I love winter houses at Horror Nights. I think they're the best ones.
And that will be a good one to have in that area to cool you down after standing in that queue for an hour.
Oh yeah, but they're not houses right out the back, aren't they?
They're the ones that you've got to walk all the way around.
6 miles, yeah, it's a
It's a
6 mile
long-ass
walk. But they're right next to each other. So if the one next to it, what we haven't got to yet, but I don't want it in a tent.
Them big tents are, I think they're fine.
Nah,
Yeah,
because
I
it
like
looks
the
like
new
I
ones.
did like the tents. I think
The
the
new ones
next
are
one
alright.
we're looking at, I think it deserves a soundstage.
Yeah, but it would do for us horror fans, but for the general Halloween goer, I don't think it will. But while we're talking about it, in Tent 4 is 2 rubbish bags, or as Americans will say, trash bags.
Well, we say
this is the one
sacks
that
of shit.
Yeah, or we would, like we see this as Terrifier. It's not very. It's
Joe, your
got
phone's
a
blurred,
fairly
mate.
face job. Yeah. But yeah, this one looks like Terrifier.
Oh, it's Terrifier all day. 'Cause in the movie, remember when he's walking around with a sack with the bits in it and all that crap? It's Terrifier all day.
Yeah.
Or it's garbage power kids, whatever they were called back in the days.
House of
Garbage
the
pack
Year.
kids. Oh, it could be House of the Year. It's going to be the most gory of the year. I know that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it definitely will be, but it might be toned down a little bit. I think.
I think it's going to be an original sort of story. Have some of the best bits out of all the movies. And if it doesn't have the shower scene, I will riot from Terrifier 3. That is gruesome.
Got that moves. But moving on to our next tent. Is that tent 2?
T1?
No, T2.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah, we're still going around, aren't we, yeah.
A lot
I
of
can
people.
get this.
Go on.
I think it's going to be Bioshock.
I'm going to say no. I think it's something to do with the company that is founded by James Wan, Atomic Monster. Because they own the Conjuring universe, Lights Out, Mortal Kombat, Megan, and The Monkey.
Yeah.
Well,
So a bit like a Blumhouse.
I hope it's not going to be one of them mash-up ones.
Yeah, but that's what I've got a funny feeling it might be. It might be an Atomic Monster. Because if you look at the symbol for Atomic Monster, it is literally the same looking kind of robot. It's got the same eye at the front. It's got like round bits on its knees. It's got a jetpack on, which you can't see on that picture, but on the logo. And the films that they've actually produced since 2014 is Annabelle, Conjuring 2. It could be the way of getting Conjuring into Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, but yeah, again, don't you think they did Conjuring? That's like Insidious deserves a soundstage.
Yeah, but also it does the Nun. There's something.
But
Megan,
this
Nun
might
2.
be, as you say, it might be the first house for them to move to a soundstage next year, like Blumhouse did.
And they also did the 2024 Salem's Lot.
I've still not seen that.
And don't forget, Megan 2 is out this year as well.
Oh, yay, Megan! Yeah. Well, put it this way, she's 10 now, but she watched Megan when she was 9 and she was scared of it. It's rubbish.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking with that one. I'm thinking Atomic, some form of something from Atomic Monster, which opens it up a little bit more
What are
to
you thinking,
everyone.
Joe?
Mate, I have no idea.
Fair enough. Go on, Simon, let's get to the next one.
Yeah, so the last one is Sprung Tent 1.
Did you say Spunk Tent?
No, Sprung Tent.
Oh, sorry, I had to double check.
Yeah. Sprung Tent 1, and it is
That
where
would
the
have been
Simpsons.
scary.
It's now the Simpsons queue. I believe that's what we're going to be using it for now.
Yes, I think it's brilliant, that queue.
Yeah. It is. It looks like a set of eyes, but one eye's covered up by a patch and a chain. And this is, I think, an original concept called Hatchets and Chains.
That is correct.
So, I don't remember too much into this one. It's not something I don't think I've actually seen before. But they've had little nods to it over the years, so it might just be that they're actually getting a whole full-blown house on it.
Could well be.
Any ideas, Joe, on this one?
No, man. No. I've not been on any social media, so
right.
I've not seen any rumours.
The next big thing on there is it's got unknown, but it does look like we're getting
blatantly obvious where it is. Yeah, look where it is. That's so obvious.
Didn't somebody say last year that it wouldn't be there that last year, and it'll be back again once they reprogram it?
Yeah, Joe did. Well done, Joe.
Said that. I don't know who said that. I don't know who said that last year and told people to calm down. He's not getting the Lagoon show. It takes a while to actually set it up. But
anyway, we might not get this year if they have a bloody hurricane again.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we've got 3 rides as well if they're going to be open, which is Transformers: Revenge of the Mummy, Escape from Gringotts, and Men in Black. And then it looks like we've got the Death Eaters maybe back again. It's got
I hate the Death Eaters.
So
it's so boring. Unless there's a reason why Ride Rocket can't be open for an extra 6 weeks, I think Universal are being dickheads about this, because if it really is on its last leg, shut it now.
Yeah. And if you are watching this on YouTube, give that QR code a bit of a scan for him. I think it takes you to his social medias.
Or you can go to his... I don't know what that butterfly is. What is that? Is that one of them other apps like Twitter, like X?
Is that Blue Sky?
I think it's a new one.
Blue Sky. Horror Nights Nightmares.com. He's on Twitter at Horror Nights Nightmares, and obviously on Discord as well, if you want to join his Discord. So go and do all that.
So,
thank you for that spec map. Brilliant.
Keep up the good work.
That map. Look, I don't want to get excited because there's too many bangers on there, and I just can't see them all coming.
But we did say, me and Phil did say this off-site. What we'll do, we'll save that map, and then we'll compare it to the map when it comes out. And we'll see how close he got. See how much of a stretch some of these are. And it might give us a bit of a help for next year's spec map. Anyway, while we're here and got spec maps, let's have a quick look at Hollywood. Because he has released the Hollywood one. So it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the same houses at Hollywood as they have in Orlando. So start bottom left, you've got the strip film with the blood coming down.
Well, we've given our ideas on Horror Nights, so let's not do that again. The next one, Simon would hate, it looks like.
Yeah, well, I don't know, that looks more like Russian dolls than actual dolls, but kind of like a German...
But the balls are doing Russian stuff right now. Wow.
Yeah. Then a cop out on here, which I understand because it's they do keep things a lot more secret under there. It does say unknown in the Mummy queue. Then they've got the spyglass with the ghost.
If you go, Soundstage 12, Soundstage 15 is Fallout. T-Pad is obviously Five Nights at Freddy probably. Terror Tram, there's a Terror Tram, whatever goes on in that. H-Lot T2, we're going through this quickly, it's Terrifier. H-Lot 1.
What is that?
I don't think they would have the guts to do the Wizard of Oz.
Scarecrow. I know they've got Scarecrow the Reaping, but what about doing that looks like a Scarecrow hat to me. But I'm not too sure.
And I don't know what the
Wizard of Oz
is. I'd love a Wizard of Oz. That would be so cool.
Who's got the rights to Wizard of Oz?
Well, they've got the rights to Wicked.
Yeah,
that's
there
true.
You go.
And Wicked 2, you do see Dorothy in that coming out in the movie next year.
Well, I think if Hollywood were getting Wicked, man, then Orlando would get it as well.
Wicked!
It's
not Wicked, mate. I don't care about it.
No way.
None of this is making me want to go there.
No, not for this year.
Not if there's too many sameys. Why would I want to do it?
Yeah. If it was completely, if they had maybe 2 or 3 of the same ones, yeah. Having 5 of the same houses, I know it's different.
And they've got less houses, so
yeah, it just doesn't seem right to do that. But it's only one less house anyway.
It will make people from Hollywood go over to Florida. Because we've got more houses over there.
Yeah. We do have a potential scare zone which looks like a crow, I think. And that's, I think, in homage to one of the unwritten Halloween icons. Oh, fucking hell, I forgot his name.
Steve.
Let us know on Instagram and Twitter or Facebook what it was. It was a lost icon, and it was kind of rumoured for last year, and it never actually showed. So we'll see. Anyway, let's turn it off and see our ugly faces for a little bit.
Yeah, so there's not really much more to say, is there? If he literally got everything right, well, I think 3 of them might be what we're guessing wrong, because, as I said, too many IPs is going to be too much money.
Yeah.
Terrify's cheap.
Depends, because Terrify is a cheap one. I'm going to call that now. That is a cheap.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy, has it lost the value, and it's just they managed to get it cheaper?
On the bright side, if you go on weekends, that's where the kids will be going to that house, so keep away from that
one. What else are we're going? Fallout. Are they going to base it on the series or the game? If they go for the game, it would be cheaper.
You know what I said? I'd prefer. I would prefer them doing original concept.
Don't forget, Mike Aiello loves, and he always says he wants to bring more gaming into Halloween Horror.
Yeah.
Because he wants to do Resident Evil again, but base it more on the Umbrella project, the Umbrella, rather than being based on the characters. That's like in Resident Evil.
If they based Fallout on New Vegas, that'd be pretty cool.
Why can't they base it on an original concept on Florida? Because all the mutant monsters they can make out of gators and all that would be absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, possibly. So, yeah, I think up to now, for what we're seeing, I'm going to say it's a solid year this year.
By going by that map, I'm so glad I'm going. But I'm not getting excited because we always get excited, like Scream, for example. We all get excited for it. That was Nightmare on Elm Street last year. So I'm not getting excited yet.
No, Scream's got the buzz because of obviously the film's coming out.
Scary Movie, just put it in there, come on. They've got a new version of that coming out very soon, actually.
Yeah.
With the original cast.
Technically that'd be Scary Movie 3, because 3, 4 and 5 have got nothing to do with the Wailables. So.
Yeah, the Wayans brothers are back in power.
Back in charge. So, I think, anything from you, Joe?
No, what dates are you boys in Orlando this year?
6th of November for 21 nights.
November?
Yeah, November. I've got a special Halloween Horror Nights myself. Yes, September, people, September. Don't know why I'm thinking about November. That's probably because I'm thinking about my birthday and maybe taking a little cheeky trip out to Tenerife.
Yeah, I'm there in September. I'm actually going to be there in 12? About 18 weeks. I'm there in June. Very epic.
Yeah.
Who wants to drop our socials? Who's got the balls to do it?
Joe can't remember.
I'll do it. Remember it. Instagram, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X is at HHE Pod, and TikTok is HHE Pod 1. I'm in charge of the TikTok. I do put stuff on there when I can. If there's some good breaking news as well, I like sharing a quick thoughts on that as well. So go and check out our TikTok.
Yeah. And thank you for the love on Instagram and Facebook. We're slowly getting there. We're nearly at 50 followers on Facebook, so it only takes one more to make it to 50.
Considering
it took a long time to get there.
But we haven't socials. We've never really took seriously. We are the latest social people going.
We are ramping it up. The Unmasking the Horror Tour pictures are coming still. I've scheduled them up till the end of April now, so you've got something every 4 days coming on. So have a like, send it to your friends, send it to your family if you want to torture them anymore.
Or don't.
Share this episode with at least one person, and ask them to subscribe. Review. Yeah, because the thing is, I know a lot of people don't think podcasts are for YouTube, but you can get them on YouTube Music. And if you download YouTube Music, you don't have to turn the app off. You can actually turn your phone off or switch it onto the normal screen, and it'll still work. You put it on YouTube, you have to have the screen on.
Unless your name's Ryan, for some reason it doesn't work for him.
Well, not going on. Anyway, speaking of Ryan, thank you for our next episode.
Coming up. Do you want to tell people what our next episode is coming up?
Yeah, we're going to give you our bad reviews that we've found on TripAdvisor for Halloween Horror Nights. And a lot of them, I've only had a quick glance through because we don't want to spoil ourselves, but there is some sensitive people out there, that's what we say.
I haven't looked. I want to take them as they are. And look, if this ain't back, and you can't see this, you're watching YouTube episode, if this ain't back at the next year's event, I ain't going to be happy because you idiots put them in dishwashers. If you wonder what I'm about, it's the Blinky Cup.
Yeah. You can actually take that bottom bit out and you can wash it like normal. Just don't.
Or you can just be an adult and wash it by hand.
Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you very soon. And from Phil.
See you in your nightmares and stay epic.
Mr. Joe.
Good night. Sweet screams.
The moving walkway exit is approaching. Please, watch your step.